Here we're going to demonstrate the overhead stretch. We're going to target the lats, triceps, and deltoids. Want to reach tall with the fingers, not through the low back. Keep the ribs down. Inhale to expand, exhale to relax deeper. Here we have some shoulder flexion, slight external rotation, scapular upper rotation in order to achieve this stretch. Again, we're targeting all those really stubborn muscles right there in the armpit like the teres minor and major. You want to go ahead and avoid these common mistakes such as arching the low back, shrugging the shoulders, or too much internal rotation when doing this movement. Also, tugging and pulling on the opposite elbow too much. You don't want to injure yourself. If that is too intense, a regression one is finding a bar or a pole station where you're going to grab a hold of it, sit into the stretch, and you're going to stretch those same exact muscles that you're trying to accomplish through the overhead stretch. Thank you for watching. Now off to the next stretch. Here's going to be the standing hamstring stretch. It's going to target the hamstrings, the glutes, the spinal rectors, and the calves. We're going to have some hip flexion, knee extension, and dorsiflexion performing this stretch. Want to start by hinging at the hips first, not start by moving at the back. Keep the back nice and straight. Slight bend in the knee, but not too much excessive bending or locking in the knee. You want to reach for the toes and don't yank on the toes. That's a common mistake here. You want to go ahead and breathe in to lengthen and exhale to relax. If that's a little too intense for you, you can do the same thing, but an extra bend in the knee, and over time allow the hamstring to passively stretch and just control your breathing. Hold this for about 30 to 60 seconds. Thank you. Now, off to the next stretch.
For this cool down stretch, we'll be stretching out the quads and your hip flexor. For this exercise, you'll be grabbing your ankle, pulling back, pushing your hips forward so you get the hip flexor and quad at the same time. Have the opposite arm out for balance. If you still can't balance with the arm out, you can grab onto a solid bar and pull back. For this exercise, you'll be doing each leg for 30 seconds.
Now for this cool down, I'm going to be demonstrating the lower limb thread the needle pose. The purpose of this is to release tension and improve flexibility by stretching your glutes, hamstrings, and legs. Now to get in starting position, you want to lie down on a mat. You want to lay on your back. You want to have both knees bent with one foot wholly on the ground. You then want to take the other foot and rest it across the other knee. You then want to extend your arms and place your hands clasped behind one of the thighs. And then for the exercise, what you want to do is pull that leg as close to your chest as possible, and you want to hold this for the required duration. Remember to keep your head and back resting on the mat, and you should feel the stretch in your hips, your glutes, and even your hamstrings. You then want to alternate, switch legs. And if this is too difficult, regression you can do would be sitting in a chair performing the same movement. For this cool down, I'm going to be demonstrating the alternating cat-cow pose. Purpose of this is to release tension and improve flexibility in the back. To get in starting position, you want to be on your hands and knees with your knees below your hips and your hands below your shoulders. To move into cat pose, you want to round your back up, protract your scapula, and tuck your chin and exhale. And move into cow pose, you want to arch your back down, retract your scapula, and lift your chin, and remember, inhale. And you want to alternate. All right.
For the final stretch, we'll be doing a threaded needle for the upper body. This will stretch out your rhomboids and also your obliques through the twisting motion. To start off, get on all fours. You get one arm and thread it through the hole you make through the arm and leg. Hold that position for 30 to 60 seconds and alternate. It'll be different per person, so just reach out as far as you can so you feel a stretch. To progress this exercise, you could also open up your chest by externally rotating your arm, doing it with both sides. This will also add a stretch to the chest.